Hello and welcome to episode 18 of Titan Talk. I'm Patrick McCormack, joined by the varsity cheerleading team, led by head coach Nina Ragno and senior captains Alexa Marinez and Courtney Banks. Thank you all for coming on.
Hey,
Thank you for having us.
Coach, we have your two senior captains on here. What have they meant to the program?
Well, being that they are seniors and they're my captains, they were really like the glue that held together the team. Alexa has cheered for 4 years, and she was somebody that I could always rely on, whether it was counts or choreography or stunting. She was like my right-hand man. Courtney, she cheered for 3 years at Trinity, and she really kind of stepped it up this year because we were in need of a captain out of the blue. So she was really great. Her spirit and energy is awesome. She really kept the team going when times were rough. So I always appreciated that and her positive attitude.
That's awesome. And with cheerleading, you guys kind of get lucky because it's all year. So you're able to get football season in, able to get basketball in. So you're able to cheer, and you didn't miss out on a lot of your season. You probably missed out on some. But how is the season going up into this part? And we'll start with Alexa.
It was going really good. I feel like this year we really brought everyone together like no other year I've been here before, starting with new coaches. And it was like a fresh new start for everybody. And we even got to do a lot more competitions that we usually did, which was really fun. And we even got to play someone, which was the first. So, yeah.
That's great. And Courtney?
So this year on the cheer team, we were all like a family. So even after the season ended, we were still all really close and kept in contact with each other. So that really helped a lot.
And Coach, how is it going for you?
As a first-year coach at Trinity, I wasn't really sure what to expect, but the girls were such a pleasure to work with. They're such good girls. We started off kind of slow, but we actually worked our way up to learning some really advanced skills, and we even earned ourselves third place at 2 competitions. So, yeah, it was awesome.
It's great to hear you guys had success going to the students. What was the news like when you were moving in-person classes to online and activities were postponed? And we'll start with Courtney.
Okay, so when it was announced that school was going to be online, I'm pretty sure everyone knew it was going to happen because other schools were closing that were nearby. So it was a shock, but I definitely did not think, it definitely was not a shock since schools were closing, but I definitely did not think that it would be closed for this long. I definitely thought that we would be going back to school, and then once I found out that we were having online classes until the end of the year, I was a little bit bummed and sad, and yeah.
And Alexa?
Yeah, I agree. I was really sad that I wouldn't be able to spend like my last moments at Trinity with my teachers and my friends and like my team and everybody. But I mean, yeah, like Courtney said, it wasn't a big surprise because everybody else was closing.
You mentioned the online classes, and they may be over, but how is that adjustment to online classes? And we'll start with Alexa.
It was really hard at first because it was something really different. Like, yeah, it was difficult at first because you have to kind of what's it called? You have to adjust yourself really, and you have to plan your workout on your own, which can be hard when you are so used to having like a routine at school for a certain amount of time. But I feel like this was an all day sort of thing. And yeah.
And Courtney?
Definitely adjusting to the new time schedule. I mean, like now that we're not in school, I'm sure everyone is going to bed like super late, and then we have to wake up early for the Zoom classes. So it's definitely an adjustment that took a little getting used to.
With the online classes, probably came a little bit more free time, so you guys don't have cheerleading after school, maybe not a club you belong to. What have you been doing with that free time? And we'll start with Courtney.
So with that free time, I've been doing a lot. I've been applying for scholarships for my school that I'll be attending in the fall. I've been cooking a lot, learning how to cook, new hairstyles, and then shopping for my dorm, like figuring out what I'm going to bring with me to college.
That's exciting. Yeah. And Alexa?
I've been painting a lot, doing lots of crafts, trying to keep myself busy, being outdoors, and also focusing on starting college, like for the first semester. So yeah, like picking out dorm stuff, getting excited for that.
You guys are seniors and you're entering the next stage of your academic lives next year. But what have you learned during this time? And we'll start with Alexa.
I've learned a lot of patience, and I've learned to really be grateful for everything that I have, because being like in your house all day kind of makes you realize how much you had when you were outside. Like school, like we always used to complain about going to school, but now I'm always like, I wish I just went to school more. Yeah.
And Courtney?
I agree with Alexa on that. Definitely, I feel like very grateful. And I also feel that I'm more resilient than I thought I was. I wouldn't have ever thought that I would be able to do something like this drastic change where you'll have to stay home. But the fact that I'm pushing through, and obviously sometimes I'm upset, but complaining all the time is not something that I've been doing.
Now you guys had 3.5 years in the Trinity building, 4 years at Trinity experience. Your cheerleaders. Well, do you guys have a favorite moment, whether that be with the cheer team or maybe a club or in the classroom, that you learned at Holy Trinity? And this would be for all three of you because Coach is also an alumni. So we'll start with Courtney.
Definitely one of my favorite experiences at Trinity would be when we were at competition and we won. That would definitely be up there. And then my second would probably be the Black History Show performance this year.
Great. And Alexa?
My favorite would definitely be cheering on the sidelines at football games. That was always super fun.
And Nina?
Yeah, actually, I agree with Alexa. I graduated in 2009, but most of my memories are from football season and just being on the sidelines and the excitement of the games. I was lucky enough to have my brother go to school with me at the same time as well, and he played football. So it was always just so much fun cheering him on. And then a few years later, my younger brother went to Trinity also, and coming back and being an alumni in the stands and watching him was always such an exciting experience. And now I'm back again. So Trinity is just a big family. Love being around everyone in the school.
It's really funny. I'm an alum as well, and you talk to people, and everyone ends up coming back. It's a place you want to be. And based on my experience, I'm sure based off your experience too, you just want to get back there and see how you can stay involved with that Trinity community.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just closing the interview for the two seniors, how do you feel like Trinity has helped you for your next phase in college? And we'll start with Alexa.
I think they helped me a lot by just the guidance counselors really pushing me to do my best and try my hardest and experience like new things. And yeah, and our like work ethic, I feel like they had a lot of impact on that.
And Courtney?
So,
I would say making connections. Trinity has opened a lot of doors with me to make connections with different people and people from different schools. So I would say that's something that I would definitely bring with me to college to like keep on going with the connections.
I want to thank Coach Nina for joining us, along with senior captains Alexa and Courtney. Thank you for taking the time to talk to us on Titan Talk, and best of luck next year in college.
Thank
And that's
you.
it for this episode.
Thank you so much.
bye.